With a relaxing, laid-back, and welcoming vibe that makes it a magical place, Hilton Head Island is the scene of the APP Hilton Head Open, part of the USA Pickleball National Championship Series. Join us all weekend long as players compete for cash prizes and a golden ticket to the Margaritaville USA Pickleball National Championships. Brought to you by Superior Labs. Our supplements keep you at the top of your game. Superior Labs, never surrender. OS First, the official sock and compression bracing partner of USA Pickleball. Redefine comfort. eHealth Medicare, find coverage that makes you feel like a winner. Raya Eyewear, the official performance eyewear of USA Pickleball. Raya enhances your vision and protects your eyes. Head, bringing high performance gear to every athlete, professional and amateur. Onyx, we push the limits and you win. Pro XR, the grip technology that delivers optimum athletic performance. LSI, lighting solutions valued for their quality, reliability, and innovation. Vulcan, showcasing the most advanced technology and innovative style. And Hudef, showing respect for all players by making the best paddles.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Hilton Head Island at the Hilton Head Pickleball Open. Checking mic. So we are here at the USA Pickleball National Championship Series. I'm Dominic Catalano. We'll be here all morning with you. We have our first matchup. First matchup here on Championship Court, we have John Sincola. I'm running through this is our first checking out the bracket for you guys. Our first semifinal match, John Sincola and Thomas Wilson taking on Dylan Frazier and J.W. Johnson. Our first semifinal that we'll have for you. Second semifinal is AJ Kohler and Callan Dawson taking on Pat Smith and Jocelyn Duvillier. But first and foremost, this matchup here on Championship Court. Inga Carr looks like, oh no, Inga's walking past us. I thought Inga was going to be our referee here on Championship Court. She is not. Take a look at what we have for you guys this morning. Our seeding for men's pro doubles this morning. We had an upset earlier. Number 1 seed Deckel Barr and Colin Johns go down at the hands of the team you're about to see right here, Thomas Wilson and John Sincola. Straight games, 11-5, 11-6 to earn their spot in this semifinal. 2 seed Pat Smith, Jocelyn Duvillier are moving on. Our 4 seed we have on court right now with you, J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier. They are taking on the 9 seed, Thomas Wilson and John Sincola. Thomas Wilson is the cousin of AJ Kohler. So another team that is in our other semifinal. As the players begin to finish their warm-up. As you see on court, that is Rob Cassidy warming up with J.W. Johnson. That is not his partner. Waiting on his partner, Dylan Frazier, to get to court. But Rob Cassidy will jump in right away. As we can run down the rest of our seeds, Rob Nunnery and Adam Stone, our 3 seed, just went down at the hands of Callan Dawson and AJ Kohler. Althoff Merchant and Zane Navratil on the bottom half. fighting their way out. As are Austin Gridley and Shelton Jean-Baptiste, our 7 seed. So again, thank you guys for joining us this morning. We'll be here the rest of today on For the Fans YouTube and Facebook until anywhere between 3 and 3:30, and we'll switch on over to ESPN Plus for the remainder of our evening, where we will have our medal matches, as you guys can see right there. Starting at 4 o'clock, go to ESPN.com or download the app on your iPhone or Android. Go to sign up, log in, click on schedule replays, and then live now, and you'll find us live on the ESPN Plus station, part of the ESPN family of networks. We'll have all our medal matches later on this evening. If they're anything like yesterday's medal matches, we are in for a nice evening of pickleball here at beautiful Palmetto Dunes Pickleball and Tennis Center, Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. Another beautiful day out here, 82. I think the truck is trying to lie to me because it feels like about 92 out here. It is very warm, humid, a lot of hydration needed. We'll see how these players utilize the Jigsaw Health hydration breaks, because it is hot, it is humid. We've seen players changing clothes between matches today, going through a lot of shirts and shorts throughout the day. But we are live here on Championship Court 1. Championship Court 2 will also be live shortly. So today is all about the men's doubles and women's doubles on both the pro side and the senior pro side. I'll take a look at our women's pro doubles bracket for you and give you an update, as half of each semifinal is set. Simone Jardim and Catherine Parento took down Meg Charity and Rosie Johansson 11-3, 11-1 in a quarterfinal match. That's on the bottom side. On the top side, Maggie Ramenzi and Corinne Carr take down Lauren Stratman and Lee Whitwell 11-4, 11-5 to move on to the other semifinal. The other two quarterfinals, Leah Jansen, Vivian David taking on Martina Coakley and Olivia McMillan. And Susanna Barr and Jessie Irvin taking on Sarah Ansbury and Michelle Escovel, with a spot in the women's semifinal at stake. So just waiting on our fourth and final player here on Championship Court, and there is Dylan Frazier. This will come into your bottom right-hand corner of your screen with J.W. Johnson. 4 versus 9 here this afternoon in this semifinal. So the players go through their final preparations. We are just about to get underway. And I see Julie and Jack Johnson, J.W. Johnson's parents, on the sideline right now. Speaking with Julie after J.W. Johnson's victory yesterday in mixed doubles with Simone Jardim. Very excited about the way they played and the way they played together. A very proud mama yesterday after that victory. Go through a player profile for you right now. Johnson Cole out of Moline, Illinois. Currently in Crystal Lake, Illinois, where he teaches at his own private facility that he has. One court, indoors, beautifully. Team engaged, 40 years young, 6 foot. Currently number 12 on the APP standings list, but moving up rapidly. John has been playing very well as of late. as is shown right now as he has reached the semifinals here in men's pro doubles. And look at that singles record, 32-18, great singles record. John is a very good singles player, is always in the mix for a medal here on the APP Tour in singles, and looks like he is quickly improving his doubles game. And on the other side of the net is Dylan Frazier, the young 19-year-old out of Ashland, Missouri, currently number 8 on the APP standings. Best part about Dylan is he came into pickleball more of a doubles player. Just started playing singles recently. First singles tournament was in Newport on in the USA Pickleball National Championship Series tournament. Turned some heads there in his first showing. Played very well and is now a dominant singles player, as he has done very well as of late. So something to watch out there for as Dylan Frazier climbs the ladder in the APP standings. Good matchup here. A lot of power, but a lot of patience as well on both sides of the net. The newbie to this court that you guys have not seen a lot of is Thomas Wilson, playing with John Sincola. Again, mentioned it earlier, he's the cousin of AJ Kohler. Had a chance to talk a little more in Atlanta with Wilson, and very excited to be playing here at this level. Has a very good partner today in John Sincola. But we'll see how they do. Glad you guys get a chance to see him play here on Championship Court early today. Again, like I said, very hot and humid. I know we put up the graphic 82 degrees, but the humidity and lack of air movement today, not much wind, not much action out here, making it very hot on the court. We're just informed 1 minute left in warm-ups as these players will finish up. Looks like J.W. Johnson, Dylan Frazier ready to go. J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier coming off of a silver medal at the Atlanta Metro Pickleball Open. Lost to
There's a whole basket right there. I got you.
Referee informing us that the players have already broken 2 balls during warm-ups. Again, it is humid. Balls getting soft quickly. So as those balls get soft, very easily breakable. But we are ready to go here on Championship Court. John Sincola to serve to Dylan Frazier to get us started. As you can see there, John Sincola has his version of the spin serve. John uses his hand to spin that, which in 2022 is legal, so he will be able to use that moving forward. And we saw that yesterday, the reach in of J.W. Johnson. Loves to reach in nice and long into that kitchen, use that backhand flick to his advantage. Right there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Thomas Wilson on Championship Court. Right there, you see the hands of Wilson. Beautifully done. A misdirect there from J.W. Johnson. J.W. Johnson going cross court there. I think Wilson wanted to bring his paddle down. Unfortunately, can't do it in time as that ball looked like it was going to sail long. Nice pull there from Dylan Frazier as he holds on the sideline, lets that hold develop in the middle and flips down the middle, keeps that in by about a foot at the baseline. Beautifully done by Dylan Frazier. Just enough of the edge of the paddle for that ball to go awry. Nice shot by Johnson again, the misdirect. A nice idea there from Sincola as he did have Frazier leaning middle. If he can take a little off that, he'll keep that down on the sideline. That ball stays in. Nice shot there from Sincola as he sensed an opening for just a split second as he shoots sideline right there. Frazier not able to recover back in time. Good job and good recognition by John Sincola. Great job by Wilson again too, as Wilson holds that ball on his paddle as long as he can. Almost looked like he was going to go flat to Johnson, but pulls cross court to Frazier and causes the error. Good setup by Frazier as he shoots middle. Almost at about 60-70%, forcing Sincola to play that, pop it up, and he gets the winner. Johnson triples up in the middle, trying to cause some confusion. Good hands by Johnson Cola, being prepped and ready for that attack from J.W. Johnson. He's seen it many times, so he knows it's coming. Good reach by Sincola, using his length to his advantage. Good recovery from Sincola and Wilson. Nice put away. Great work again from the transition area to get back up and get in that play. Wants a finish here by Wilson. Goes two-hander to the forehand. Beautifully done. Good pull there from Frazier. Again, second time he's got that exact same shot down the middle on the flip. Again, I think Sincola has to cover line there, so that's Wilson's ball to cut that off in the middle. The coverage is there from Wilson on the around the post from J.W. Johnson, but just not able to get underneath it enough. It's a great read, but can't get it up and over. Good dig on the first one from Frazier. Unfortunately, too much Sincola there on the second. You see Frazier telling himself, calm down, get right back in that. Don't give up any free points like that right there. All tied here at 5 in game number 1. Good, nice little comeback here from Wilson and Sincola as Johnson and Frazier took an early 4-1 lead. Nice pull from Wilson going right at the body of Frazier. And Frazier just blocks that, punches that. He took a full swing at that. Stay a little more under control, punch that down, keep that in play there. He's on it, just a little too big with that swing. Good pull there from Sincola. He gives Frazier and Johnson a taste of their own medicine there, as they are known to like that yellow area pull zone, about knee high. Good ATP right there from Johnson Cola on the backhand side. Frazier there for the cover, just mishits this. Watch Sincola just wait until the very last second to get that off the ground. Nice lead from Frazier as he recognized that ball's going to sail wide. There's that pull from J.W. Johnson now. As Sincola did 2 points ago, J.W. Johnson gives it right back to him. Get that side out. Finish from Thomas Wilson right there, beautifully done. Great recognition there by Wilson. As watch him hold this on his paddle as long as possible. Let that hold develop. Boom, punch right through, beautifully done. Love that forehand there from Wilson. Good read by Johnson as he made Wilson commit to a side. Wilson committed middle, Johnson goes sideline. Great execution. Nice shot by Wilson, goes body up on J.W. Johnson. Johnson expecting to be able to get around to the forehand, and he's not able to. Change of pace there from Sincola as he doesn't rip that ball as hard as he can, hits it about 60–70%. What that allows is that ball to dip down. Frazier expecting it to be flat and hard. Great point there in the middle. Johnson Cola actually took a swing at a ball right there in the middle. Missed it, but Wilson was there to back him up, get that back over. And 2 points away here are Wilson and Sincola from taking game one. A little too much there from Frazier, and a game point. For Thomas Wilson and Johnson Cola. And a 6-0 run to end game one will do it for Johnson Cola and Thomas Wilson as they take game number one, 11-5, here at the APP Hilton Head Pickleball Open, part of the USA Pickleball National Championship Series. We're going to take a break, hear from our sponsors. When we come back, game number two here on Championship Court number one.
At my age, I get to spend even more time with family and friends and do the things I love. It's also that time when you get to look into more serious things, like Medicare. And maybe you'd like to spend hours on end researching every available option. I wanted someone who could guide me through the process. To compare plans in your area, visit eHealth's website or call one of eHealth's licensed insurance agents today.
To change the game, you have to change how you see the game. And we promise, you've never seen the game like this before.
New People Pickleball.
Welcome back to Championship Court here at the APP Hilton Head Open, part of the USA Pickleball National Championship Series. Game two, Dylan Frazier serving to get us started here. Johnson Cola and Thomas Wilson take game number one, 11-5. Looking to end this in two here and punch their ticket to the winner's bracket final. What a finish there from Thomas Wilson. As, again, we always talk about getting into those hands battles. It's the team that is able to get on top of that ball and get it at your opponent's feet who's going to come out on top. That's exactly what Thomas Wilson does right there. Good hands, good step around from Thomas Wilson as he slides to his left to get to his forehand and create some space so he can extend that arm beautifully. Sincola has it there. I think he takes it just a little too early. He's got to let this drop just a little more. And he goes off the post. Talk by Johnson Cola to Thomas Wilson, telling him, let that go. A little short on that third shot drop by Johnson Cola. Second server. Wilson going left hand in the middle. Sincola was there. Unfortunately, he picked that off in front of Sincola into the net. Good spot by Wilson again, taking something off that there, getting that down at the feet of Dylan Frazier. Nice job inside out from Dylan Frazier and J.W. Johnson as they pull John Sincola and Thomas Wilson sideline to sideline and end up with the winner. Nice attack from the young guns, Frazier and Johnson. And they jump out to a 5-1 lead here. Timeout, maybe? Yes. John Sincola and Thomas Wilson will take a Jigsaw Health hydration break. We'll take one with them. We'll be back very shortly with the remainder of game number 2 here on Championship Court.
To change the game, you have to change how you see the game. And we promise, you've never seen the game like this before.
One lead here for Dylan Frazier and J.W. Johnson. Game number 2 trying to force a third game here in this semifinal matchup. A shot at the winner's bracket final at stake here. Nice finish from Johnson as him and Frazier are firing on all cylinders right now in game number 2 as they have picked up the pace and are playing a lot faster, a lot harder right now, putting the pressure on Wilson and Sincola. Goes behind Thomas Wilson, beautiful. Watch him go down that line. Sincola trying to double up, going back down that line as he pulls the trigger, but catches the top of the tape. Great return by Johnson as he pushed Sincola very deep behind the baseline. Made that third shot drop very difficult. Oh, nice finish as J.W. Johnson moves slowly through that transition area, but paddle up, ready to go, and as that speed up goes down the middle, he punishes it back down the sideline. Oh, and Sincola and Wilson were in I formation trying to get out of trouble, and Wilson didn't know which way to go as he didn't know where his partner Sincola was going to commit to, and it's a 8-1 lead here in game number 2. Oh, and the unforced error from Wilson. A little reassurance from his partner, try and get back in this one here. But it is all Frazier and Johnson in game 2 so far. Big side out there for Wilson and Sincola to try and creep back into this second game here. Down by 8. Ball not coming back after J.W. Johnson approaches the net. Very calmly steps up and just punishes that ball down the sideline. No chance for John Sincola. Bodied up. J.W. Johnson goes back to where it came from as Sincola goes off his left hip to Johnson. And then Johnson goes right back to that left hip off of it. And it's a 9-1 lead for Johnson and Frazier. Thank you guys for joining us here at the 2021 APP Hilton Head Pickleball Open, part of the USA Pickleball National Championship Series. This is our first matchup of the day here on Championship Court on the live stream. We're live on For the Fans, Facebook and YouTube. And then at 4 p.m., we'll switch over to ESPN Plus, where we will finish our day with all of our medal matches. And we'll have that for you on ESPN Plus. Go to ESPN.com or download the app on your Android or iPhone. Sign up, log in, click on schedule and replays, and then live now, and you'll find us finishing up our day with all of our medal matches here on Championship Court at the beautiful Palmetto Dunes Pickleball and Tennis Center on Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. We get back into play here. J.W. Johnson to serve to Thomas Wilson with a 9-1 lead in game 2, trying to force a third game in this semifinal matchup. Great backhand pull there from J.W. Johnson. You watch him just patiently wait for this ball to get to him, and then the little wrist flick down the middle for the winner. And a game point for Frazier and Johnson. And Dylan Frazier and J.W. Johnson will take game number 2, 11-1, After dropping game number 1, 11-5, we'll move on to a third game and see who's going to move on to our winner's bracket final. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have that third game for you right here on Championship Court.
Go again, until you strike just right, until the ball sings, until the other guy blinks, until the court's clear, and the sun sets, until you see it in your sleep, and wake up swinging. Go again, till you can't miss, until you can't lose. Go again, and again.
Welcome back to Championship Court here at the APP Hilton Head Pickleball Open. Game 3 about to get underway. A shot at the winner's bracket final at stake as these two teams have split games 1 and 2. Good job early on in that point from Wilson and Sincola, and neutralizing the speed ups of Johnson and Frazier. But Johnson and Frazier just waited it out for the right opportunity. Great job and great finish by J.W. Johnson. Off the tape and out. And Johnson and Frazier on the board. Man, the athleticism. Watch the young Dylan Frazier come all the way over and finish that down the middle with a backhand. Nice dig from Thomas Wilson on the overhead from J.W. Johnson on a not very deep lob off the paddle of Sincola. Great drop by Wilson for them to get back in that point, get second server. Nice little flip down the middle there from J.W. Johnson. That's exactly how it's done. Ever so patient. Wrist flick down the middle. Great cover by Dylan Frazier as Wilson tried to flip middle there. Unfortunately, leaves that a little high, and Frazier there for the put away. Johnson and Frazier just continue to roll and keep that momentum from game 2 here into game 3. Wide on the cross court from Johnson. Much needed side out for Thomas Wilson and Johnson Cola. Soon as Frazier and Wilson get you out of sorts, force you to pop a ball up, these points have been over quickly. J.W. Johnson cocked with the forehand, ready to go. You'll watch him just give way to Dylan Frazier here. As Frazier a step in front of him. Ever since game 1, it has just taken them, that being Thomas Wilson and Johnson Cola, out of sorts here, as they have no answer for Dylan Frazier and J.W. Johnson, just because of the fact that all of a sudden Frazier and Johnson have picked up the pace, have changed everything about this match in game number 2, as they've sped everything up and been in control. We'll see what kind of answers Thomas Wilson and Johnson Cola have for the youngsters here in this semifinal, after it looked like Thomas Wilson and Johnson Cola were cruising after the first game. Now I've hit a lull on the end change here, down 6-0 game 3. Just trying to make something happen there as Thomas Wilson unfortunately gets a little off balance and stumbles on the sideline, can't get control, ball goes long. There they continue to just speed up and stay in control. Great lob from Johnson Cola, pushing J.W. Johnson back, trying something different. They get the side out, but need to go on a run here really soon, or else this one's going to get away from them. Oh, and Sincola thought it was going to clip the side of the post, and it doesn't. Almost shocked him that that ball actually stayed in. And kind of handcuffs him right there on the wrist. He turns to look at Wilson. Oh, when it's going your way, it's going your way. And J.W. Johnson clips the top of the tape, and that ball stays in. And now they look to end this third game up 8-0. There's the speed up that Thomas Wilson wanted. They finally come out on top. And that's just frustrating because a couple of those balls are winners against anyone else but J.W. Johnson. And Sincola tries to do a little too much with that last one. Rare mistake there from Dylan Frazier. He catches the top of the net. Good defense there from Sincola. I mean, Frazier just stoic, standing there, winning that hands battle. And a match point here for J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier. Sincola drops that last one in the net, and Johnson and Frazier come out on top. 5-11, 11-1, 11-1 to move on to the winner's bracket final. What a comeback from Dylan Frazier and J.W. Johnson after dropping game one 11-5. They come back and handily win games 2 and 3, 11-1, 11-1. We'll take a commercial break here from our sponsors. When we come back, I'll be in booth with the ever so talkative J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier, see what they have to say about that matchup. Don't go anywhere.
The PT Pro Team at pickleballtournaments.com have unparalleled experience running tournaments, including all professional tours and premier events. We provide professional services to develop, plan, and deliver tournaments that players and fans love. Pickleballtournaments.com, powering pickleball tournaments worldwide.
my favorite paddle is the V520. It's more of a control paddle, which is great for my game because I'm certainly known as more of a defensive player, but it's still great for hitting a hard serve and drive the ball well from the transition area and from the kitchen. Go ahead and drive it at me. I'm ready to block it into the kitchen. I can roll it or I can slice it. Either way, I feel like it's gonna go in. With the soft feel of the paddle, I can dink all day. So go ahead and try to out-dink me.
The HD5 is the green of ivy. It represents hope, tenacity, the spirit of life and growth. It also reminds us of the Ivy League. The HD5 features a good rotation, an excellent sweet spot, thicker core, and super power.
New People Pickleball.
Franklin Pickleball Studio. I'm with J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier after they take down Thomas Wilson and Johnson Cola. Guys, game one didn't go your way. 11-5 almost looked like a feeling out process, and then let's go straight to game two. Seemed like you guys changed your game plan. You got a little more aggressive and stuck that way for the remainder of game two and game three. Was that kind of the plan, Dylan?
Yeah, we didn't talk about it, I don't think, but we both kind of felt we both did start playing more aggressive, so it was, that was the game plan.
Yeah, it seemed like you guys kind of got stuck into their game of slowing it a little down and letting them dictate pace. JW, you play a lot better when you dictate pace. Not saying that you can't handle anyone and anything that comes at you, but you like to initiate that. When you initiate it, you're in control. Was something you looked to change going into game two after game one?
Yeah, just the direction of my speed ups. I was trying to change a little bit because obviously they knew where it was going after a little bit, and then obviously they were just sitting on it then, so I just tried changing the pattern a little bit, and it was working. So
yeah, it worked really well. Again, the adaptation from game one going down 11-5 and then making that change. Dylan, then playing against a guy like Thomas Wilson, great hands, and Johnson Cola, what are you looking to do to work that speed up?
Yeah, I think dink more aggressively. I think in the first game a little passive on dinks and hitting floaters, kind of just to get them in rather than to work the point around. So in the second and third game, we tried hitting a little more angles, hitting them a little flatter, trying to make them do something. So I think more aggressive dinking is the big thing.
Okay, all right. Well, it puts you guys in the winner's bracket final, so congratulations. Have a little break, but it looks like Pat Smith and Jocelyn DeVilliers went down. AJ Kohler and AJ playing with Callan, yeah, AJ and Callan. So you got a matchup with AJ and Callan coming up. What are you looking for out of that one? J-Dub?
Just winning against AJ in hands battles, which will be pretty easy, I hope. And then I'm joking. No, I love playing AJ, so it'll be fun.
It'll be a fun matchup to see. So don't go anywhere, guys. We got a matchup coming here on Championship Court, women's pro doubles, and then after that, I imagine we'll have you guys here on Championship Court. Don't go anywhere. Dominic Catalano here in the Franklin Pickleball Studio with J.W. Johnson, Dylan Frazier. We'll be right back with our next matchup on Championship Court number 1.
Sprawling beaches, flourishing ecosystems, and a diverse heritage. These things aren't new to St. Lucie, it's in our DNA. They're the roots of who we are. Discover the roots of St. Lucie on the Treasure Coast.
Scott Moore, co-host for the APP Casa Grande in December. We can't wait to see you there.
Hey everybody, my name is Irina Tereshenko and I am the co-host for APP Arizona in December. Sign up now and we'll see you there.
USA Pickleball National Championship Series. The APP Hilton Head Pickleball Open here on Palmetto Dunes Pickleball and Tennis Center, Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. Women's Pro Doubles semifinal matchup. Maggie Remenzi and Corinne Carr taking on Vivian David and Leah Jansen. A little indecision in the middle. I think Leia thought that Vivian was going to take that. A little long on the return from Corinne Carr. And David and Jansen on the board. A little speed up there from Leia Jansen. She does love that. She likes to play faster, likes to put pressure on, force her opponents to make a mistake. Little handcuff there is Vivian David. Great drop by Maggie Remenzi right there on the backhand side of Leia Jansen. Nice ball by Vivian David, two-handed backhand on the attempted lob from Corinne Carr. Does not get as deep as she wanted. Just wide there from Remenzi. Just off the tape. Ball stays in for Jansen. They extend their lead here to 3. Great job after an awkward return from Remenzi. Brings Jansen all the way up to the kitchen. Just wide from Corinne Carr. That shot's there, but can't get around it enough. I think Remenzi wants that one back. She had a ball she could really attack, doesn't attack it. Just misses that baseline. Corinne Carr trying that flip down the middle. And it's there. Just a little long. Oh, Corinne all over that. Bodies up Vivian David. Oh, Remenzi misses that overhead and wants that one back too. And she's had a couple opportunities here to put balls away, and she has not done that. And David and Jansen extend their lead to 6-1. That's a beautiful drop by Vivian David to work her way back up to the kitchen line and finish that point. We'll take a Jigsaw Health hydration break here. When we come back, the remainder of game number 1 here on Championship Court.
To change the game, you have to change how you see the game. And we promise, you've never seen the game like this before.
Welcome back to Championship Court here. Women's Pro Doubles semifinal. A shot at the winner's bracket final on the line here. Game 1 is all Vivian David and Leah Jansen so far, up 7-1. Good lead from Maggie Remenzi as that forehand goes just a little long off the pedal of Leah Jansen. That's the one Maggie Remenzi wants, and she'll put that one away. Gets on top of that beautifully. David trying to attack that ball from that kind of knee-high, thigh-high. Does not get enough top hand over. Just on the line right there. Jansen almost thought that ball might sail a little wide. It doesn't, stays in. Carr left that one up just a little too high, and Jansen all over that. Jansen wants that one back. She kind of mishit that, got handcuffed a little bit, but wants that forehand back. She'll put that away 9 times out of 10. Corinne Carr trying to lob, kind of a little bit of a breeze from behind us in the face of Corinne Carr and Maggie Remenzi. Ball holds up just a little bit. Good hands there from Corinne Carr. She punches that ball down flat with her forehand. Love how Maggie Remenzi's going inside, outside. She's not dinking to the same spot more than once. She's continuing to move that ball around. Corinne Carr with the pull. She's become a lot more aggressive in recent years. Used to be a great kind of contact player, keeping that ball in play. The more aggressive she's become, the more all-around player she is now. David almost in between a lob and a flip, and because she's in between, the ball sails a little long. Nice finish by Vivian David. Overpowers that ball down the middle. She is ready for this hands battle. Two backhands to the forehand. That'll end it. Nice ball from Corinne Carr. She gets that ball up and over. Almost looked like it was going to clip the tape. I thought Leah Jansen kind of hesitated because I think she thought the same thing. Remenzi and Carr refuse to go away here. Now within 3. The side out here for Jansen and David. See if they can extend this lead again. Great job by Leah Jansen right there. Reading where she needed to go with that ball beautifully. Speeds up from a good position. Almost caught Remenzi off guard at the body. 2 points away are David and Jansen from taking game number 1. So Remenzi and Carr will burn their final Jigsaw Health Hydration break and timeout here in game number 1, as David and Jansen will have game point on their paddle when we return. Thank you guys for joining us here at the APP Hilton Head Pickleball Open. We appreciate you guys being here. We'll be here for another couple hours before we switch on over for the afternoon broadcast on ESPN Plus, starting at 4 o'clock, where we'll have all of our medal matches for you this afternoon. But we are on here for the fans, YouTube and Facebook, this morning until about 3 or 3:30, and also tomorrow starting at 10:30 a.m. Starting a little early tomorrow, a little earlier than we have the past 2 days. And then we'll be over on ESPN Plus starting at 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. So join us again tomorrow, all pro singles. Today's all about gender doubles on the pro side and senior pro side. And we got a good one here in our semifinal on championship court. Game point, Leah Jansen and Vivian David. Good spot there, and good power play there from Remenzi and Carr as they fight off one game point. Jansen going for the Ernie. Carr reads it, but I like Jansen going for that. She went very late. A very good read by Corinne Carr, though, recognizing that. And they fight off 2 game points. Oh, and Remenzi just missing that around the post. Ball just out of her reach. Can't quite get there. Second server. So we have a third opportunity here for Jansen and David to end this first game. The overhead, or the lob from Carr, not as successful as David reads it very well, goes back for the two-handed overhead, and game one goes to Leah Jansen and Vivian David here on championship court in this women's pro doubles semifinal matchup. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, after you hear from our sponsors, game number 2, the APP Hilton Head Pickleball Open.
I'm Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 Pickleball. I really like the durability. It's pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see, so I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator ball.
Go again, until you strike just right, until the ball sings, until the other guy blinks, until the court's clear, and the sun sets, until you see it in your sleep, and wake up swinging. Go again. Till you can't miss, until you can't lose. Go again, and again.
Women's pro doubles from the APP Hilton Head Pickleball Open, part of the USA Pickleball National Championship Series. Game 1 of this semifinal goes to our 2 seed, Leah Jansen and Vivian David, 11-5 over Maggie Remenzi and Corinne Carr, our 6 seed. Vivian David to start game number 2. Nice finish from Corinne Carr right there. But a great job throughout that point of Vivian David turning defense into offense as she worked her way out of the transition area and got offensive. But just a little too much Corinne Carr there at the end. Nice finish from Vivian David on the two-handed backhand. Watch her go from forehand dink to two-hand offense. Great shot down the line from Vivian David. What a find there, and that's all brought to you by the cross-court dink that pulls Remenzi off the court, creates that hole in the middle. No one there. Remenzi knows she needs to get back, fight to get back to that position. What a dig from Jansen. Wow, incredible point from Leah Jansen right there. That ball's behind her as she digs that back up and over. So a timeout here on court. So this Jigsaw Health hydration break as David and Jansen continue to roll here in game number 2, are out to a 5-0 lead over Maggie Remenzi and Corinne Carr. Our 2 seed versus 6 seed here on championship court at the APP Hilton Head Pickleball Open, part of the USA Pickleball National Championship Series. Players get ready to come back in. Carr and Remenzi back here at the baseline discussing what needs to be done for them to get back into this match, as they have a goose egg on the board so far. We'll see what they can do after this timeout to get back in this match. First things first, they need this side out. And they get it, so let's see if they can answer here and get on the board. Good spot there. I think if Leah Jansen had that one to do over again, she'd hit that with her backhand instead of trying to run around that forehand. Kind of handcuffed herself a little bit. But Remenzi and Carr on the board. Corinne kind of in between shots right there. Almost looked like she wanted to flip that up and over. Unfortunately, again, is in between. Doesn't know what to do with that ball in the end, and it's a put away there for Vivian David. Carr now with the around the post attempt on her backhand side. Clips the side of the post. And a side out. Remenzi visibly frustrated with herself at the moment. She's made some unforced errors throughout game one and game two that you typically do not see out of her. Maggie, a very solid player, limits the unforced errors, but in this match has made more than she would like. So a timeout here from Remenzi and Carr, their second and final timeout. And during this Jigsaw Health hydration break, they're going to need to discuss what they need to do to change the pace here, because it is all Vivian David and Leah Jansen here in game number two, up by 7 and 3 points away from moving on to the winner's bracket final, where it looks like they will face off against Catherine Parento and Simone Jargim, who just took down Susanna Barr and Jessie Irvin. As the players come back in, it looks like Vivian David, Leah Jansen ready to go. And just nothing going the way of Remenzi and Carr at the moment. And David and Jansen now within 2 of ending this match. So Jansen shaking her head going, I have no idea why I just tried to lob that from the baseline. Again, that's a 9-1 shot. I guarantee you she's not going to do that if they're down 1-9. Much better there, dropping in and working her way into the kitchen. Good pull from Jansen. Just mishits that last ball. That's a good drive there off the paddle of Maggie Remenzi. As they finally get off of one, but they're gonna need to put a bunch together here to get back in this match. Oh, and even Jansen looking at herself going, probably shouldn't have done that, got away with it, and it worked. But again, that's a 9-2 shot right there. Good shot there from Vivian Davis. She handcuffs Maggie Remenzi right there. And it is a match point on the paddle of Leah Jansen. Oh, Leah Jansen going for the Ernie cross-court dink. And then able to work her way back in to get the winner and end that second game 11-2. So David and Jansen take this semifinal matchup 11-5, 11-2. They'll move on to the winner's bracket final where they'll take on Simone Jardim and Catherine Parento. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, I will have Leah Jansen and Vivian David in studio and discuss that semifinal victory. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, I'm Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 Pickleball. I really like the durability. It's pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see, so I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator ball.
Go again, until you strike just right, until the ball sings, until the other guy blinks, until the court's clear, and the sun sets, until you see it in your sleep, and wake up swinging. Go again, till you can't miss, until you can't lose. Go again, and again.
The PT Pro team at pickleballtournaments.com have unparalleled experience running tournaments, including all professional tours and premier events. We provide professional services to develop, plan, and deliver tournaments that players and fans love. Pickleballtournaments.com, powering pickleball tournaments worldwide.
So ready for next gen.
This is Next Gen Pickleball.
I'm so ready for the Next Gen Tour.
Super excited about next gen.
I can't wait for the APP Next Gen Tour.
I'm super excited for next gen.
guys, we're here with our Dom. We're waiting on Dom.
All right, what's going on?
Hey. What's new?
I'm in the Franklin Pickleball studio. Leah Jansen. Victory, congratulations, ladies.
Thank you.
In control most of that match. You guys dictated the pace of play. Leah, I know in women's doubles what you want to do. I think everybody knows what you want to do, but it's all about if anyone can counter what you want to do, and you're very successful at it. Is that kind of what you're doing with Vivian too? Is you want to speed up, set up your putaways?
Yeah, I think Viv has probably some of the best hands in the game. So sometimes when I initiate quick, she can bail me out. So it's very nice. I know as long as I initiate, she's ready to finish.
And Viv too, again, we've talked about it before, how you've improved so much, and used to be in tennis what you call a pusher. You're not so much a pusher anymore, you're so aggressive now. And we talked yesterday about how you'll attack more balls in that kind of yellow area where you're talking about knee height, shin height, and kind of flip at 60-70% and then look for the next ball to put away. You did that very well in this match, and you kind of frustrated Corinne and Maggie a little more. Again, is this something you're looking forward to?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, definitely setting it up versus trying to win it off of the first shot. It's more like a combo, which I know Leah is huge into combos, and she does great at it. But for sure, it's like being patient, waiting for the right one to put it away, not necessarily thinking that you're going to put it away on the first one.
And then moving forward, again, you have Simone and Catherine coming up next. And we talk about, playing your game plan, not kind of adjusting to what anyone else is going to do. You're going to stick with your game plan and then adjust accordingly. That's something you'll be looking forward to doing in the winner's bracket final?
Yeah, I mean, two of the greatest players, so I'm looking forward to it. And maybe our first strategy won't work, so I know in this one we're going to have the toolbox ready and be ready to make 2, 3, 4 even switches to stay in it.
Hey, I love it. Have plan B, plan C, plan D. Always got to have those in the back pocket just in case. But again, Viv, I like the speed ups, doing very well. Leah, we know you're speeding it up. I love it. And again, but it's about people adjusting to you. We've talked about that before. So congratulations, guys. Winner bracket final coming up soon.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a break here from the Franklin Pickleball studio. When we come back, men's pro double winner bracket final here on Championship Court. Don't go anywhere.
Slightly favored backhand. Let's hand-eye coordinate.
You ready, La?
I'm ready, Ben.
Let's do this.
talking to me today, Ben.
What is this?
It's my paddle.
This paddle is the answer.
A Ben Johns custom paddle by Franklin? For me?
Yeah, let's crush it.
Good game.
Good game.
Thank you, Ben Johns.
Way to go, Lala.
Sprawling beaches, flourishing ecosystems, and a diverse heritage. These things aren't new to St. Lucie, it's in our DNA. They're the roots of who we are. Discover the roots of St. Lucie on the Treasure Coast.
It's hard to believe there's a place you can go and enjoy all of this while you're also doing this. With 24 dedicated courts, come to Palmetto Dunes Resort and put pickleball at the center of your next vacation. Find vacation packages at palmettodunes.com.
Men's Pro Doubles winner bracket final here on Championship Court. AJ Kohler and Callan Dawson taking on Dylan Frazier and JW Johnson. Take a look at our bracket here and how these players got here. Dawson and Kohler took down Nunnery and Stone, and then took down Pat Smith and Jocelyn Duvillier to get here. JW Johnson and Dylan Frazier knocked off Althoff Merchant and Zane Navratil and Thomas Wilson and John Sincola to earn their right to be here in the winner's bracket final. Callan Dawson out of California, AJ Kohler out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Dylan Frazier out of Missouri, JW Johnson out of Delray Beach, Florida. We're all over the map with this matchup here. What will be a good one as these players get set. Larry Scott, our USA Pickleball certified referee here on Championship Court. 2 out of 3. Spot in the gold medal match at stake here. So look for that out of Kohler and Dawson. Look for Kohler to attack, Dawson to play the opposite and keep that ball in play and set up his partner. Oh, good job there from Callan Dawson. J.W. Johnson thought he was going to attack that. Dawson goes change up right there. Drops that at the left foot of J.W. Johnson. Nice little deke there out of Kohler and Dawson. Frazier and Johnson didn't know who was hitting that. Right spot there from AJ Kohler as Dylan Frazier returned that a little too hard, was almost out of position getting up to the kitchen line. Good read from Johnson as Kohler almost gives a smile to the young buck and saying, "You're welcome." Kohler trying to bring that back from the middle and go at Dylan Frazier, unsuccessful, in a 3-0 lead for Johnson and Frazier, our 4 seed. Nice job, Frazier covering that middle, getting that first one back. Unfortunately, can't get that second. Just long on the attempt from J.W. Johnson. Nice lob from Callan Dawson. You want to learn that lob, go to APP TV. I shot a video with Callan Dawson all about that lob. There's a good 10-15 minute video on how he hits that lob and why he's so successful at it. Ball, lost that in the corner. Tough angle for us to see. See that ball drops? Yes, it does. Drops right on the line there. Great shot from AJ Kohler. It's the one corner from the booth I'm blind to. Good hands on the first one from Kohler. Unfortunately, can't get around that forehand. And it's a 4-0 lead for Johnson and Frazier. Attempted Ernie from J.W. Johnson. Defended well by Callan Dawson. On the unforced error from Callan Dawson. What a point. Easily 50-60 shot rally right there. Unforced error from Dawson and a 5-0 lead for Johnson and Frazier. Nice read by Dylan Frazier as AJ Kohler attempted the Ernie here. Not a bad idea, but Dawson just a half step behind that cover. About time for Dawson and Kohler to get on the board here. Great lob there from Callan Dawson. One of the best in the game at getting that lob, hiding it well, and getting it up and over and hitting his spot. Unforced error there from J.W. Johnson. And Dawson and Kohler have a little bit of a run going here. So referee mistake. Referee error. Thought they were out of position. They are not. We'll reserve. That's a nice pull there from AJ Kohler. And he does that so well, just like J.W. Johnson, likes to use his length, reach in, and flick with that backhand. And they're on a 3-0 run themselves. A little long from Callan Dawson, but they answer the bell and get halfway back on that service game within 3. Great angle there from AJ Kohler on the Ernie. Good read as you watch Kohler commit right away. That backhand angle. Misdirect there from Dylan Frazier. Callan Dawson electing to try a speed up hands battle with JW Johnson. Johnson up to the task. And Callan Dawson 3 for 3 on lobs. First time we've seen that little Callan Dawson hitch. He'll love to kind of fake that. So when he comes up to a ball, his ball bounces, he'll hitch and freeze. Try and freeze his opponent, make his opponent commit to one side or the other, and then go from there. It's the first time we've seen that this match. Nice put away there from Callan Dawson. And they get back within 3 here again. Nice leave. Maybe not. It's on the far end. Ball stayed in. Nice shot from Dylan Frazier. Just misses that ball right there. AJ Kohler trying a little Callan Dawson lob there. Good hands by AJ Kohler as Frazier tries to shoot middle right there. Kohler closed that off real quick. Try and hold one more and get a side out. Chip away at this 3-point lead. So good. Easily the best male lobber in the game. Beautifully done. Does it at the right time. Hides it so well. 4 for 4 in this first game on lobs is Callan Dawson. Need to capitalize on this service game though. Get some points on the board. Unforced error from Frazier. He knew it as soon as he hit it. And Dawson and Kohler within 2. First lob that is not successful for Callan Dawson right there.
Court number 6 to blow it all. White, court number 6.
Unforced error on an easy ball there from A.J. Kohler, and Johnson and Frazier have that 3-point lead back again. Nice ball from Callan Dawson there on a backhand flick. Good side out here for Kohler and Dawson. See if they can get any closer here. Closest they've been is within 2. Oh, can't get it up and over the head of Dylan Frazier. Good finish from Callan Dawson down the line as Johnson gets 2 back, but then Callan goes away and goes down the line for the winner. And they're back within 2. Nice jump of the sideline there by J.W. Johnson. Almost catches Dawson off guard, and it's a game point for Johnson and Frazier. Dawson takes that ball off the paddle of A.J. Kohler. And in the books is game number 1 going to Johnson and Frazier, 11-7 here in this winner's bracket final. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, game 2 of this winner's bracket final with the winner moving on to the gold medal match here at the 2021 Hilton Head Pickleball Open.
To change the game, you have to change how you see the game. And we promise, you've never seen the game like this before.
first impression taste test. Jigsaw Health Fruit Punch. Give it a go. What do you think?
Oh yeah, that is very good. Very, very tasty.
Flavor?
This is very smooth, very well balanced, and I think this is going to be my new go-to flavor for Electrolyte Supreme. Do we have any more?
I don't know. Let's go find some.
Game number 2, men's pro doubles winner bracket final. Callan Dawson and AJ Kohler looking to answer here after Johnson and Frazier take game 1 11-7 here at the 2021 Hilton Pickleball Open, which is part of the USA Pickleball National Championship Series. Golden tickets on the line here, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready to get game 2 started. Dylan Frazier to serve to Callan Dawson. Nice pull there from AJ Kohler. See what adjustments that Kohler and Dawson make here in game number 2. They just got down early and to fight their way back. Never could claw back within or closer than 2. Oh, and we're getting a little breeze here, and as Callan Dawson comes over, that ball just pulled away from him a little bit as he was covering the middle there. A little speed up from Callan Dawson right at the chest of J.W. Johnson.
That was called for court 15. That's being recalled. The ladies, the men called for court 15. That match is being recalled. 1-0-2.
Good finish, good setup there cross court from J.W. Johnson. As he pulls cross court, sets up Frazier in the middle. Nice dig from Dawson right there. Oh, good read from J.W. Johnson as he jumps the sideline there. As he sees his ball get behind Callan Dawson. Great read by Johnson. Dawson just leaves that as that ball stays in.
3-1-2.
The side out here for Kohler and Dawson. We were tied at 1. Frazier and Johnson answer the bell, get 2 of their own. Great wrist flick there from J.W. Johnson. Kellen Dawson tries to get around that to the forehand. Great resets there from Kohler and Dawson. And that ball just out off the paddle of J.W. Johnson. Good lob here from A.J. Kohler. Johnson off the edge. And ball sails a court and a half over. Good speed up again from Callan Dawson. That's twice that he's done that here in game 2 at the chest of J.W. Johnson. Let's see where that goes and if he continues to do that and find some success there. Oh, easy one, Kohler misses, but Kohler trying to do his best Callan Dawson impression with his lobs. Good hands from Dylan Frazier as Kohler tried to speed up at him. Kohler wanted that last ball out of the air, couldn't quite pull the trigger, and that put Dylan Frazier in control. What an angle from J.W. Johnson on this overhead. 3 lobs in the middle of that point. It's not a bad lob from Kohler, but Johnson with a better angle. And they double up Dawson and Kohler here, 6-3. Nice ball down the middle from from Dylan Frazier past A.J. Kohler. Look at Frazier, sets his feet on the ball out of the transition, then pulls the trigger down the middle. And a jigsaw hydration break here from Dawson and Kohler. We'll stay with the players here as A.J. Kohler and Callan Dawson are going to try and figure out what to do to slow the momentum of J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier. And right on cue, the player profile of A.J. Kohler here. Born in St. Louis, Missouri, currently in Henderson, Nevada, just outside of Las Vegas. 32 years old. Currently number 15 on the APP standings list. And making a name for himself really over the past year or so as one of the top male players in our game. Is no stranger to the podiums. But as they come back in after this timeout, they have some work to do as they are down by 4 here in game 2. They need this to force a third game here in this winner's bracket final. J.W. Johnson to serve.
Time in. 7, 3, 1.
Just a little long there from J.W. Johnson. Kohler and Dawson, one more side out. And just the hands of the youngsters too good here as they get into this firefight. And they are the ones able to get that ball down and force a ball into the net. They take a 5-point lead. What a lob there from Callan Dawson again. 6 for 7 in his lobs in this match alone. Just a little too much there. Off the paddle of AJ Kohler. And Kohler just not able to get on top of that ball right there. He usually does. Big side out and hold there for Dawson and Kohler. They try and chip back away into game 2 like they did in game 1. And they get away with that one as J.W. Johnson read that one pretty well, but just tries to do a little too much with it. Nice hands there from Kohler as he comes out on top of that one against J.W. Johnson. Looks back, a little smile. Good 1-2 there from J.W. Johnson. Now it's Kohler's turn. A couple points on his serve and they're right back in this second game. A little wide there on the defensive shot from Callan Dawson, but they are within 2 here. Another hold and they're right back in this game. Oh, another nice lob from Callan Dawson. I mean, you can know it's coming right now from him, and he's just money. 8 for 9 on the match. Big hold here for Kohler and Dawson. And Kohler tries to go up and over the top. A little too much. That's a big point there for Johnson and Frazier. They are within 2 of closing this match out. off the top of the tape and back on their side, and it's a match point here for J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier. What hands from J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier as they'll end game 2 11-6 after they took game 1 11-7. They will move on to the gold medal match. AJ Kohler and Callan Dawson will move down and play in the bronze medal match with an opportunity to come back and play J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier again. We'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, I will get J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier in studio, talk about their winner's bracket final victory over AJ Kohler and Callan Dawson. Don't go anywhere.
At Coulter Homes, the rules are simple. Grab your paddle and always dink in the kitchen. Remember where you are. Coulter Homes is the home of pickling. Smash and poach on dedicated courts in resort-style and active adult new home communities across the Southeast, including PGA Village Verano and Port St. Lucie, home of the World Pickleball Open. Learn more at CoulterPickleball.com.
Go again, until you strike just right, until the ball sings, until the other guy blinks, until the court's clear, and the sun sets, until you see it in your sleep, and wake up swinging. Go again, till you can't miss, until you can't lose. Go again, and again.
PT Pro Team at pickleballtournaments.com have unparalleled experience running tournaments, including all professional tours and premier events. We provide professional services to develop, plan, and deliver tournaments that players and fans love. Pickleballtournaments.com, powering pickleball tournaments worldwide.
Hi, Scott Moore, co-host for the APP Casa Grande in December. We can't wait to see you there.
Hey everybody, my name is Irina Tereshenko and I am the co-host for APP Arizona in December. Sign up now and we'll see you there.
I'm so ready for next gen.
This is Next Gen Pickleball. I'm so ready for the Next Gen Tour.
Super excited about next gen.
I can't wait for the APP Next Gen Tour.
I'm super excited for next gen.
Welcome back to the Franklin Pickleball Studio. I am with the Young Guns, J.W. Johnson and Dylan Frazier, as they take down Callan Dawson and A.J. Kohler. Not like you were making predictions, but you made predictions, J-Dub, in the interview last time. Want to win those hands battle against A.J. Kohler. It was more Dylan against A.J. because they were straight up. You guys had some cross-court dink battles, but it just seemed like you guys were cruising in your zone again. What was the difference in that match, J-Dub?
Oh, me first. I mean, again, we kind of had to change the patterns a little bit and obviously look for the laws because they were doing that quite a bit during the match. But other than that, we were just trying to play how we can, just move the ball around like we usually do.
And Dylan, what are you thinking? Callan was 8 for 9 on his lobs. The one that didn't work was J-Dub. You got the overhead cross court. You hit that winner down the line. But what are you thinking when they lob and Callan's so good at it? He's one of the best players in the game at lobbing and keeping that ball in. What's going through your mind as he's dropping all those in?
It definitely is effective. So you want to be at the line leaning forward, but at the same time, when he keeps lobbing it over you, he kind of keeps you off balance. So you gotta be ready for the lob. At the same time, you gotta be leaning forward. So it's tough when you have that in your arsenal.
Yeah,
they lobbed really well.
All right, well, you guys moving on to the gold medal match. Got a little time off here. This kind of break, you know, you're not going to play until probably about 6 o'clock or so tonight. When that happens, what do you guys do to kind of stay prepared here?
Go take a shower in the AC.
Yeah.
Just be in the sun.
Yeah.
That's basically all.
All right. Dylan?
Find the shade, lay low.
Yeah, find the shade, lay low. L. Well, hey, the teenagers in the gold medal match coming up this evening on ESPN Plus. Congratulations, boys. Much appreciated. It's tough getting words out of these two, but hey, they're getting better, right, Mom? All right, we're going to take a break here from the Franklin Pickleball Studio. When we come back, women's pro doubles winner bracket final. Vivian David and Leah Jansen taking on Simone Jardim and Catherine Parento. Don't go anywhere.
ready, La?
I'm ready, Ben.
Let's do this.
Sorry, Ben.
Come on, La. What's going on, Lala?
I don't know what's happening today, Ben.
What is this?
It's my paddle.
This paddle is the answer.
A Ben Johns custom paddle by Franklin? For me?
Yeah, let's crush it.
Good game.
Good game.
Thank you, Ben Johns.
Way to go, Lala.
Sprawling beaches, flourishing ecosystems, and a diverse heritage. These things aren't new to St. Lucie, it's in our DNA. They're the roots of who we are. Discover the roots of St. Lucie on the Treasure Coast.
It's hard to believe there's a place you can go and enjoy all of this while you're also doing this. With 24 dedicated courts, come to Palmetto Dunes Resort and put pickleball at the center of your next vacation. Find vacation packages at palmettodunes.com.
Welcome back to Championship Court. I am here on Championship Court. Simone Jardim, Catherine Parenteau taking on Leah Jansen and Vivian David. Women's Pro winners bracket final. Winner to gold, loser to bronze. Team Black versus Team Red. 1 versus 2. Here we go. Nice inside-out backhand from Parenteau to get the scoring started.
1-0-2. Point. Two, 0-2. Shut up. 0-2-1.
Oh, David using the net a little bit there, but great job as Jardim and Palmetto look to be in total control of that point. But Jansen and David coming out on top, and then Leah Jansen right down the middle. The huge forehand to tie this game up at 2.
2-2-1.
Good hands there from Palmetto as she gets around that forehand and is able to attack middle.
2-2-2. Point.
Palmetto almost fooling herself right there as she went with the two-handed backhand, try and flip down that line. But David and Jansen, after going down 2-0, have taken a 3-2 lead here in game number 1. Oh, nice flip there from Simone Jardim. Jansen tries to get to the forehand here. Watch this little forehand flip. Beautifully done by Simone Jardim. Oh, great hands by Palmetto. And we're all tied at 3 again.
3-3-1.
Good lead from Jansen as she reads that ball's going to sail long.
3-3-2.
What an onslaught there from Catherine Palmetto and her partner Simone Jardim. Very quick to clap for her partner, saying great job. Nice shot by Leah Jansen as she again splits the middle. Jansen's found the middle and some success there twice now. Let's see if she capitalizes on that as Jardim and Palmetto have taken the 4-3 lead.
Get a server. Three, 4, 2.
Little sneak there from Vivian David as she tries to go forehand side on Palmetto. Palmetto up for the challenge and she slaps that forehand down.
Get a server. 4, 3, 2. That out. Three, 4, 1.
Nice pressure there from Palmetto as she did not allow David or Jansen to get up to that kitchen line.
Three, 4, 2.
Nice finish from Jansen. Again, she shot middle and set that point up.
4, 4, 2. Set out. 4, 4, 1.
All tied again here now at 4. Nice find, and Jansen is exploiting something that she sees in the middle. Let's see if Parenteau and Jarjim can figure that out. Close that off. And Jansen saying, yeah, it's there, and she's right, it is, but she clipped the top of the tape, and that was why Parenteau was able to get that ball and get it back.
4, 2.
Oh, nice two-hander there from Parenteau. And she hits that winner down the middle. And they take a 2-point lead here, 6-4 in game number 1 of this Women's Pro Double winner bracket final. Nice job by Jansen. Going right at the feet of Jarjim. Get the side out.
Four, 6, 1. Center server. 4, 6, 2.
Nice forehand put away there from Vivian David. As they creep within 1 of tying this match a game up yet again.
5, 6, 2. Got out.
Jarjim and Parenteau have other ideas as they get the side out, and will look to extend that lead now. Unfortunate for David right there. She hits the top of the tape and drops back over on their side. And Jarjim and Parenteau regain that 2-point lead. Great hands on the overhead by Parenteau, but David able to clean everything up there.
Point. Yes, you are. 8, 5, 2.
Nice spot, sideline to sideline by Leah Jansen, as she spreads Parenteau and Jarjim as far as she can to earn the side out. Jansen with her version of the spin serve. Again, finding the success in the middle right there. It's going to be about Jarjim and Parenteau closing that off.
6, 8, 1.
That's what's keeping Jansen and David in this match right now, is Jansen finding the middle.
Center server. 6, 8, 2.
Great reaction there from Leah Jansen as she ducks underneath that attack from Simone Jarjim and is able to get on top of that, get that down, and they're within one of tying this first game up.
7-8-2.
Nice 1-2 combo there from Catherine Parenteau as her and Jarjim earn the side out. Stop that little run from David and Jansen.
8-7-1.
So Jarjim does a good job of closing the middle off there from Jansen, but Jansen just kept coming. So she continued to pressure that until she got what she was looking for. But a good adjustment there from Jarjim. This hit from Jansen, and Jarjim and Parenteau extend the lead to 2 again. Nice combo there from Leah Jansen as she did go middle again. Jarjim covers, and now she exposes the cover by Jarjim and goes sideline. Beautifully done. Good adjustment in game from Leah Jansen.
Get a server. Seven, 9-2.
Oh, that's a veteran right there. Simone Jarjim using the whole court, all 20 feet wide. Pulled Leah Jansen completely to sideline, then flips middle. Beautifully done.
9-7-1.
Good attack there from Vivian David. Put Parenteau on the defense. She ends up popping that ball up and then put away down the sideline.
9-7-2.
Nice job again by Leah Jansen, getting over the top of this ball. Watch her get down squat here so she can get on top of this ball. Great shot by Leah Jansen to get that down at Simone Jarjim's feet. I'll try and creep back into this first game. So I think that ball just threw Parenteau off a little bit because of the position of where Leah Jansen hit that ball from. Nonetheless, Jansen David within 1. Great defense from Parenteau and Jarjim, but just a little too much attacking there from David and Jansen, and we're all tied here at 9 in game number 1. Our 4th tie of this game. Good lead from Jarjim as she reads that ball to be hot coming off the paddle of Leah Jansen.
9-9-2.
The miss hit off the paddle of Jarjim, and it's a game point here for Vivian David and Leah Jansen.
10-9-2.
Simone Jardim to earn her way back up to the kitchen line after Leah Jansen was in control. Beautifully done to fight off a game point.
Server. 9, 10, 2.
Just misses that at the baseline. And Jansen and David will have 2 more opportunities here to end this first game.
Timeout receivers, 1 minute. Score 10-9-1.
Jardim and Palmetto will take a Jigsaw Health hydration break. We'll take one with them, and when we come back, the completion of game number 1 here at the APP Hilton Head Pickleball Open, part of the USA Pickleball National Championship Series.
To change the game, you have to change how you see the game. And we promise, you've never seen the game like this before.
Game point opportunity number 2 here for Vivian David and Leah Jansen. What defense from Simone Jardim and Catherine Palmetto, but that is just Leah Jansen being Leah Jansen. Full attack mode right there as her and Vivian David take game number 1 of this women's pro doubles winner bracket final 11-9. We'll take a commercial break here from our sponsors. When we come back, game number 2.
Thank you for calling Jigsaw Health. How can I help you? Yeah, you'd like to speak with Ben Johns. Let me get his extension for you.
002?
Yeah, his extension is 002.
Is it lunchtime yet?
15 seconds.
That was delicious. I'm getting more.
Second serving.
Hey, Ron, package for you.
Hey, Patrick, thanks. Appreciate that. Fault. Incorrect receiver. Foot fault. Right foot.
He's going to be a blast at the Christmas party.
Back on championship court here. Game number 2, women's pro double winner bracket final. Game 1 going to Leah Jansen and Vivian David. 11-9 over Catherine Parento and Simone Jargim. Big side out to start here for Jargim and Parento. Nice lob there from Simone Jargim. I think the key to this match is Jargim and Parento closing the middle. Leah Jansen exposed that a lot in game number 1. We'll see if they make the adjustment here. She's trying to go right there again. Oh, what pickups from Parento and Jargim. And then Simone Jargim going inside out forehand down the line. Watch this beautiful shot. Misdirect. No chance for anybody on the David Jansen side for that one. And Jargim trying to get out of the way. Can't do it as Jansen bodies are up here on a forehand attack. All Simone was trying to do is get out of the way. She saw that ball's going out. Nice overhead there from Jansen as Simone tries a lob from the baseline, which she'll want back.
0, 2, 1.
Nice ball there from Catherine Parento.
0, 2, 2.
Frame shot there from Vivian David. Parento looks at Jargim, gives her a smile, almost to say, my bad, we got away with that one because the lob wasn't very good.
3, 0, 1.
David got a little excited. That's the attack Parento wants off of that.
2, 0, 2.
Good recognition by Jargim of Jansen coming for that Ernie. But then as she comes back in, she tries to attack Jansen, but Jansen did such a good job of recovering. After that, she's able to get back in the middle and put that ball away. Jargim trying to get her paddle down out of the way of that ball, possibly going long. Can't get it down in time, and David and Jansen on the board here.
One, two, two.
Jardim gets the baseline right there. Jansen initially called it out, but then as she turned and watches it drop, what a shot from Jardim off her shoe tops.
Second server. Two, 1, 2.
Oh, Parento, great job as she hops from two-hand backhand to forehand quickly. Takes that ball off the backhand of Simone Jardim. Great hands battle there, won by Leah Jansen as Simone Jardim tried to go backside, but just got over the top of it a little too much. Oh, what a setup there from Leah Jansen as she exposes the hole in the middle. Parento really doesn't move to cover.
2, 3, 1.
She's expecting sideline, and that ball gets flipped to the middle.
Server. 2, 3, 2.
Side out for Parento and Jardim as they are trying to take game 2 here and even this winner's bracket final up at a game apiece and force a third game. David ready for that attack from Parento on the backhand side. I think Parento thought she was going to surprise her here.
3, 2, 2.
But David all over it with the forehand. A little miscommunication in the middle here, and Jansen again finding some success there.
2, 3, 1.
There's not enough wrist on that little flip there from Simone Jardim, and we're all tied here at 3.
3, 3, 1. Second server. 3, 3, 2.
Miscommunication in the middle between Jansen and David. And Jardim able to split them here as she reaches in to take that ball out of the air.
Point. 4, 3, 1.
Nice combo there from Jansen and David as Jansen speeds that up and allows David to step in
4, 3, 2.
and get the attempted reset for the put away. Wow, nice cross-court dink there from Leah Jansen. She put some pressure on Parento cross-court.
3, 4, 1. Point.
Jansen and David even the score up here at 4. Nice serve from Leah Jansen, putting a lot of pressure on Parenteau right there, pushing her all the way back behind the baseline with that serve.
5, 4, 1. Take a server. 5, 4, 2. Get out. Four, 5, 1.
Good lead from Parenteau as Jansen tries to speed that up and just goes a little long.
5, 5, 1.
Body shot there from Vivian David. She doesn't get Parenteau in the body, but goes right at her and causes her to get handcuffed.
Get out. 5, 5, 1.
Nice cross-court dink again from Leah Jansen, putting a lot of pressure on Simone Jardim cross-court.
Six, 5, 1.
No, that's fine.
Take a server. 6, 5, 2. Get out. 5, 6, 1. Take a server. 5, 6, 2.
Jansen and David continuing to hold here and maintain that 1-point lead. And Leah Jansen again down the middle. That is there for her numerous times throughout this match.
You have 5.
That's where she's finding her success.
6, 5, 1.
Oh, nice lead by Vivian David as she was just about to pull the trigger on that ball.
7, 5, 1.
And they take a 2-point lead here, up 7-5 in game number 2.
Point. Timeout receivers, 1 minute. The score is 8, 5, 1.
And a 3-point lead now here for David and Jansen as they take a Jigsaw Health hydration break here. We're going to take a break with them. We'll be right back with the remainder of game number 2.
change the game, you have to change how you see the game. And we promise, you've never seen the game like this before.
At my age, I get to spend even more time with family and friends and do the things I love. It's also that time when you get to look into more serious things, like Medicare. And maybe you'd like to spend hours on end researching every available option. I wanted someone who could guide me through the process. To compare plans in your area, visit eHealth's website or call one of eHealth's licensed insurance agents today.
And an 8-5 lead here for David and Jansen as we resume game number 2 here on Championship Court Women's Pro Double Winner Bracket Final. Winner to gold, loser to bronze. And Jarjim can't get out of the way. She was stuck in the transition area. Ball hit right at her. And Jansen and David will take a 9-5 lead here. What digs there from Jarjim and Palmetto, but it is all Jansen and David. Full attack mode. And just like that, match point here for David and Jansen. And Jansen goes right down the line with that winner. And David and Jansen will move on to the gold medal match later on this evening on ESPN+. Jarjim and Palmetto will drop down to the consolation side and play for bronze to try and work their way back and earn that rematch with Jansen and David this evening. We'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, I will have Leah Jansen and Vivian David in studio to talk about that victory.
So this is one of my favorite paddle, the V530 Power. It's a great paddle. It's perfect for the transition when you're a tennis player. One of the features that is so good about it is the fact that it's so close to a tennis racket in terms of shape. It's not circular, as you can see, it's more rectangular a bit. For me, it was a game changer for my serve, for just so much power generated because it's a bit heavier in the head. And then when I go to the net, I have a good balance here and I can be aggressive. It's so good as well for resets and for dinking, but mostly to put away the ball, you know, to create a lot of power, so it's just a perfect product.
New People Pickleball.
PT Pro Team at pickleballtournaments.com have unparalleled experience running tournaments, including all professional tours and premier events. We provide professional services to develop, plan, and deliver tournaments that players and fans love. Pickleballtournaments.com, powering pickleball tournaments worldwide.
Sprawling beaches, flourishing ecosystems, and a diverse heritage. These things aren't new to St. Lucie, it's in our DNA. They're the roots of who we are. Discover the roots of St. Lucie on the Treasure Coast.
How did a blind man conquer Mount Everest? How did a kid who loved NASCAR just know in his heart one day he'd win the Brickyard at Daytona 500? How did an underdog, always counted out, take down the biggest name in the UFC? How? They all believed. They believed in themselves, and they believed that their dreams, their goals in life were more than just imaginable. They were possible. For those who believe in their dream of a new home, Guaranteed Rate is a mortgage lender with all the right tools, advice, and financing to make that dream a reality. Home office, backyard, more space, better view. Whatever you're striving for, you can make it happen. You can conquer that mountain. You can. If you believe, you will.
Back in the Franklin Pickleball Studio, Leah Jansen, Vivian David, after their victory over Simone Jardim and Catherine Parento. Ladies, great match. Leah, we talked off camera. It seemed like you found a hole a little bit right there in the middle in game one. Went back to it in game two. Simone covered it up a little bit, but you still kind of exposed that down the middle shot. Was it something that you saw in game one and just continuously kind of punished there in the middle?
Yeah, I think it's always a good place to start and just kind of see if people are plugging the middle, and they really weren't, so we just kept going there, and then your spots open up from there.
And, you know, Viv, it looked like Leah was just in attack mode. That was my notes. Game one, all it said was Leah attack mode. And that just seemed like what it was. When you see Leah kind of feeling it like that, what is your job as her partner to do?
Well, seeing that she's attack mode, it puts me also more on my toes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of hungrier for the ball as well.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I know it's going to be fast. I got to be ready, and that way I like countering. It's fun.
and what
does it really well.
And what happened too a couple times, Viv, is that as that ball, you know, got sped up, you got lower as the ball got sped up, and there were balls that were probably about chest height, but by the time you got low, it was over your head, and you were hitting an overhead from a kitchen, you know, toes on a kitchen line position. Is that something that you're looking for when that ball gets sped up, to just get a little lower and then you can get on top of that ball?
Yeah, for sure. So you can get kind of like go down on the ball more. Definitely helps a lot. And yeah, if I'm sitting more forehand and I get lower, I can cover more with my forehand or backhand, vice versa. It helps me to be more ready.
Well, hey, I had people texting me going, "Is this an upset? Is you know beating Simone and Catherine?" And it's in your guys' eyes, it's not. In a lot of our eyes, it's not. You guys are right there with them. You guys handled that match beautifully, and you've earned your right into that gold medal match. So get a little time. You can sit, relax, change clothes, get something to eat. Exactly. And so you guys will be coming up on ESPN Plus later this afternoon into the evening. So thank you guys so much, and congratulations.
Thanks, Tom.
All right, we're going to sign off here off of For the Fans YouTube and Facebook. When we come back, 4 p.m. is the start for medal matches on ESPN+. Download the app, get on your phone, and watch us this afternoon as you'll see the men's pro, women's pro, and a senior pro medal match on ESPN+. We'll see you